Even Furukawa should have realized by now. Something we must not tell her. Niece-chan, I haven't told you anyone about that yet. Haven't you really not told anyone about that? I'm sure. Of course my fiancé knows about it. But we haven't even told our families yet. Not to mention, we're still afraid to take the next step. Nikise-chan, you know about that, right? About my little sister, Fuko? Yes? She got in an accident 2 years ago. Oh my god. Even now she hasn't regained consciousness and is still sleeping in the hospital. It doesn't seem really right to get married when my sister is suffering like this. Is it right for me to become happy all by myself? That's all I can think about. Ever since my fiancé and I decided to wait for her to wake up. Even today, too. We'd been in the hospital, talk with her, but nothing has changed. My dear sister is still lying pitifully on the hospital bed. That's why I'm so confused. Boogie-sensei, Yes? No. Something wrong, Nagisa-chan. No, not really. Okazaki-san. Let's go home quickly. Why? Please. Okay, fine. Boogie-sensei will come visit again. Oh, you have to go already? Maybe we can have more time next time. Sure. I'll be waiting. Don't forget your promise to come again. Of course, we'll be going now. It's as if we're running away from that place. What happened to you? Why are you in such a hurry? I can't understand if you don't tell me. I couldn't keep myself from telling her much longer, huh? If we'd stayed in longer, I would have definitely told her that Fugo-san is at school. Don't do that. Imagine how she would look at us if she told her. You're right. Boogie-san sensei has been going to the hospital one town over almost every day for the last 2 years. She's been waiting for Fugo-san to wake up for so long, and now she finally has a chance to talk to Fugo-san. How can I not tell her, knowing how much that means to her? I want to tell her right here and now. If you say so. Kinda obvious when you think about it. Calm down, Furukawa. Yes. Puts her hand on her chest and takes in a deep breath. To be frank, I don't understand exactly what's happening, but I do know that her existence is not something natural. Just think about it. Ibuki-sensei said she'd gone to visit Fuko this morning, didn't she? So she must have seen Fuko in the morning, right? At the same time, we were talking to Fuko at school. Not to mention their engagement. Only Fuko would know about that. She's supposed to be in a coma. Ibuki must have been talking to Fuko. Is she really a ghost? No idea, but her body seems so real. I look down at my hands. I wonder if something really mysterious is happening. Oh, you think? I don't know. Okazaki-san, let's go back to school. Now? Because she must be there now. Furukawa takes my hand and pulls me forward. Alright. How much is she willing to do for the sake of others? Whew. Looking through the glass panel on the door, we find Fuko sitting on a chair still working on a carving, with a hand still holding the sliding door. Furukawa keeps gazing at Fuko. Why did she keep doing that? Do you know why, Okazaki-san? Yeah. Keeps going around giving out handmade presents to people in exchange for a favor. Please come to my sister's wedding. That's all she's asked for. Don't cry. I'll try not to. Instead of crying. I think I want to help her. Help her with that. No, until Fubuki-sensei's wedding, I want to help her with anything she intends on doing. To that end, if you could, if Okazaki-san could give me a hand, I'd be really happy. Why? That is because Furukawa sinks into deep thought, though it doesn't take her long at this time. She puts her face close to mine quickly, because I'm sure it'll be really exciting. Pressing her words strongly. As she does, I pick up on a pleasant scent. I will... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna not help her. I'm gonna help her. Yeah. You're gonna help us? I've got way too much time on my hands anyway. Maybe this will stave off some boredom. Of course I will. It'll be so much fun for the three of us to work together. But, because she's giving her very best, we had to help her by giving her full support. The fun is doubled when we try our best. For the three of us, there's nothing we can't do. I sure hope so. Yes. Fuko-san. Furukawa calls out to Fuko. Yes? Oh, Kazaki-san, and... May I introduce myself? Sure. My name is Nagisa Furukawa. Please call me Nagisa. Nagisa-san. I'd prefer it if you left off the san. But you're an upperclassman. Yep, even above your typical upperclassman, she repeated a year, you know. Figuring in your 2 years figuring in your 2 years of sleep, shouldn't you two be the same age? No, Nagisa-san repeated a year. She's still 1 year older. Right, then Nagisa is indeed the older one. Excuse me, huh? You know I'm pretty conscious about being 1 year older than my classmates. You just think too much. Right, Fuko? The moment Fuko woke up, she was already 2 years behind everyone. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean it. So that's why Nagisa-san has to be Nagisa-san. Fine, then I will... How should I address you? What does Ibuki-sensei call you at home? Fu-chan? They may call you Fu-chan. Yes. So Fu-chan, yes? Can we come here and help you tomorrow? Yes? I have heard from Okazaki-san about you, and how hard you're trying for Ibuki-sensei's sake. Please let me help. I want to do something for Ibuki-sensei too. Are you sure? Are you gonna celebrate her wedding with me? Of course I will. And aside from that, I want to help you too. That's why I asked if we could be here tomorrow. Okazaki-san will come too. Let's all do this together. Fuko dazes at her words. Perhaps her brain still can't make out what we said. Sorry, will we be a bother to you? No, not at all. Then please let us help you. Of course. I'm so glad. Hey, I'm sorry, but... What's wrong? Thank you very much. Clumsily bows down before us. Please raise your head up. Such a good girl. It's making my twisted spirit nervous. As I say that, I put my hand on Fuko's head. Wah! Quickly brushes my hand off. Darn. I give it another try. Knowing she won't give up this time, I read her hand movement and dodge it. Then put mine back on her head again. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. No matter how many times she tries, my hand keeps finding its way back to her head. Wah! Fuko hurls her body to push me aside, then runs toward the corner of the classroom. What are you? Furukawa looks closely. What you're seeing is her true nature. Okazaki-san, you shouldn't bully a girl. Furukawa has already abandoned me to side with Fuko. Look, Fu-chan, come with me. Furukawa opens her arms wide and waits. Fuko cautiously approaches her. When Fuko comes close enough, Furukawa stretches forward and embraces the much tinier girl. How are you going into a trance just by being hugged? When she goes into this mode, it takes some time for her to recover. Recover from what? See for yourself. Even I can't tell how long it's gonna take this time. Gotta do something to warn her. I'll call this one Pronk. There you go. Make her drink juice. Just wait here for a minute, huh? Ah, sure. Buy juice. Be in awe my determination going all the way to buy the drink like this. Upon returning, I immediately proceed to insert the straw into Fuko's nose. What are you doing? I ignore Furukawa's question to focus on making sure the straw goes in as deep as possible. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I ready myself and clench the hand gripping the pack of juice. Nose feels strange again. Fuko pushes Furukawa to the side and starts blowing her nose. It feels kind of itchy, but nothing will come out. For some reason, Fuko's throat is wet. I didn't. I made her drink it. God damn it. So we're talking, this is a ghost. This is a ghost right now. Okazaki-san, you're so mean to Fu-chan. I'm just messing around. She and I are just this close. You just got to know her a few minutes ago. You got to know her a few minutes ago, but I've been with her for quite some time. You put it that way, I can't find any reason to object. Yep, that's how it is. It's already pretty late, so let's go home for the day, Fuchan. Ah. She must have returned to her sense after being told that by Furukawa. I wonder what she's gonna do from now on. Aren't you going to go home, Fuchan? No, Fugu can't return there. Then, what are you gonna do? Are you staying at school? Yes. You're gonna catch a cold like that. It's not that cold lately. I can't see any beds or blankets around. It's alright. It's not alright. It's alright. You're gonna stay here no matter what? Yes, no matter what. Have you been sleeping at school? Even though I'm concerned, I decide to hold my tongue. Because I don't have to say it out loud. There's no way Furukawa would let Fuko stay like that. If it's fine with you, do you want to come to my house? Only if you don't want to see your family now. Is it really alright? Yes, you're completely welcome to my place. Welcome at my place. Her parents are abnormally friendly people. You won't have to worry about anything staying there. You're sure Fuko won't be a burden to you? I'm sure. If that's the case, can Fuko really stay there? Yes. The girl never seems to run out of things to talk about. They keep talking all the way to Nagisa's house. They become as close as sisters. Must be because they're so similar. Like how they can work so hard for the sake of others. Or they're simply oversimplistic minds. Walking together like this makes me feel like what I heard before was just a lie. And Fugo's just a normal runaway girl. But I've come to know too much. You're damn right. Before now I'd never believed such a thing. Fuko showing Furukawa her bandage-covered hand. There isn't any doubt or hesitation in her eyes. Nagisa's gone to her too. This is my house. It's a bakery. Doesn't Sanae-san know Fuko's sister? Yes. So, isn't it a bad idea to tell your parents her family name? Let's talk to them on the phone first. You alright? More importantly, I sure hope they haven't seen Fuko before. Furukawa and I turn to look at Fuko at the same time. Fuko has never met your parents before. If you say so. Not revealing the Buki name should be enough. You make up something. Maybe it's Sokai. You should have thought of some unusual family name. Sokai Fuko. Well, whatever works. That was me talking. I'm back. We enter the store. Sanae-san and the old man are closing the store. Oh, good to see you back, daughter. Welcome back. Both turned to our direction and stopped their eyes on Fuko and me. Good evening, Okazaki-san. Sup? And this young lady here, have we met before? Oh, isn't she a cutie? Not a match for our daughter, though. Ah! Startled by the old man's loud laugh, Fuko runs through the door and back to the outside. Haikyuu-san, you laughed so hard your breath blew her away. As if such a thing could happen. What have I done? How could you believe that? It's really trivial, but Sanae, I just realized that if you call me Akio, even just once in a while, it'd make me really happy. It really is trivial. Hey, Mom, Dad. Nagisa raises her voice to get her parents' attention again. Good luck, Nagisa. You're our only hope. Yes? Oh, I know. You're thanking us for having brought you into this world. That's not it. No, I mean, I really appreciate that you gave birth to me. Thank you very much. That's very good to know, but you're still young. Even though life is full of complications, don't ever give up, you hear me? I'll always give you my full support. Thank you, I'll try my best. What the heck is wrong with this family? That was more than enough for me. No, just what's wrong with you making a scene like that out of the blue? Oh, Nagisa, get back to the main topic. Ah, that's right. This is, Sogai Fuko-san. Nagisa turned around and introduces Fuko, who watches us from the other side of the door to her parents. I just call her Fu-chan. She's a friend of mine, even though I just got to know her today. You don't have to tell them about that. But she's a very good kid. I can guarantee you that. So I was gonna say, can we let her stay here for a little while? I don't mind, but what about her parents? Unexpectedly appropriate response from the old man. About that. Nikki says at a loss for words. Seems like my turn has finally come. Her parents are just horrible. They left her all alone and go on a trip together. Is that right, Fugo? After giving it some thought, Fugo seems to have come to realize the situation and nods. As fishy as it can get. But I guess that's okay. She's in the same school as you guys, right? Yes. Then even if you are not telling the truth, things won't stay hidden forever. I'll leave the rest to you, Sanai. Leaving behind those words, the old man picks up the bag filled with leftover bread and walks out through the door. He's probably going to give them away. Want some? At the entrance, he turns to ask Fuko. Okay, but just one. I should stop her. With Sanai-san right nearby, I could only watch as Fuko accepts the bread. Don't leave your nose open while eating that. Bye. The moment he's gone, the atmosphere falls into silence. Still with the bread in her hand, Fuko steps inside the store. Go over there. They push her into Nagisa's side. Sensing the danger, Furukawa unconsciously jumps and steps back. I wasn't trying to get away from you, Fuchan. My mom's bread is just indescribable. Realized what she just said herself. Furukawa quickly looks at her mother. The usual scenario in which Sanai starts crying and runs away doesn't seem to happen. Contrary to my expectation, she just stays still, seemed to be thinking about something. Is it possible that... Finally opens her mouth. Are you that Fuko? Oh, are you kidding me? Nagisa, my body is unconsciously react to the question. I vaguely remember her talking to her about her sister's name being Fuko. It's quite an unusual name, so... But it's a different surname, right? Totally, this girl is Isogai. The Isogai family live next door to us. That's where she got the name. What? I ran outside and looked at the neighbor's nameplate. Sudden realization. I fly back in the store and bestow Fuko with a gentle strike on the head. Why? Okazaki-san, don't you feel bad at all bad for hitting her for no reason like that? I put my hand on Furukawa's shoulder and pull her closer. That idiot simply took the name from the neighbor's nameplate. Please calm down, Okazaki-san. I'll do something about it. Just what are you gonna do? Hey mom, yes, what is it? Fugo isn't their neighbor's kid. Oh, I see. I feel like we may have been able to get away with it even if we'd used the family name of Uki. That's right, there's no way this girl could be her. Sanai-san remembers the words, seeming to have come to a conclusion. That her she mentions must have been Ibuki's little sister. Sanai-san knows that Fugo still hasn't woken up from her coma. Maybe that's why she doesn't ask anything else. I'm sorry, but thank you very much for your hospitality. Fugo politely bows her head. Please, think nothing of it. I'm already happy enough that Nagisa has brought her friend here. It's a holiday tomorrow, so let's spend some time together. Spend some time together. Yes, there's no school tomorrow, right? Yes. So we should enjoy some time together. I'll help break the ice too, of course. It's a good idea. We have a lot of time to play together, Fuchan. I want to be with Fuchan. Let's play together. The two Furukawa women are holding Ibuki's hands tightly, but her head never gives a nod. Fuko has something else to do. Huh? What is it? You don't rest even on holidays? No. Even Nagisa can't press any harder now that she knows why. Fuko is doing what she's doing. That's too bad. But if you could spend some time with us, I can help you with the carving to make up for that. Not knowing how to reply, Fuko falls into silence. However, eventually she gives off a little nod. There's nothing to worry about. Nikki says help isn't enough, I'll lend a hand too. As Sanai-san says these words, she gently touches Fugo's cheek with her hand. Fugo seems greatly pleased with that as she tilts her head to press her cheek into Sanai's hand. I want to do that too. Nagisa extends an arm and places her hand on Fugo's other cheek. Sandwiched between the two gentle hands, Fugo shows us an embarrassing smile. That's right. Just by being with this family, no matter who you are, you can't help but feel filled with a feeling of utmost peace, knowing that I can put myself at ease now. I haven't any idea how harsh a situation Fuku's experiencing, but as long as she stays in this house, loneliness is the one thing she won't feel. Guess I'll take my leave now. What's the hurry, Okazaki-san? I thought you were gonna stay for the night. I don't remember saying anything like that. Is that so? I was hoping you would. Honestly, it'd be a shame to miss out on a chance to stay with these three. They probably don't need a man to get between them on this occasion. See you, Fuko. I'll come again tomorrow. Bye, see you tomorrow. Fuko nods and goodbye to me. Huh. Morning. No one's around. The loaves are better neatly arranged on the trays. That means the store is still open. But how come no one's looking after it? I'm coming inside. I go into the corridor. There are noises coming from the right-hand room. I open the door. What the hell is this? My finger's bleeding. Akio-san, stop making such a ruckus over a tiny cut. The knife is kinda rusted, 'cause it's really old. Everyone's carving. It's Tomoe-kun. Hi. Do you want to try with us? Sure. Oh man, what are you doing here? What about the store? My bad. Can you cover for me? Cover what? Minding the store. Don't drop that kind of responsibility on your daughter's friend. What's the worst that could happen? I'm too engrossed in this now. How old are you? My head is starting to ache. Excuse me. The voice comes from the front of the store. You hear that? There's a customer. I'm counting on you. Don't count on me. Akio-san. Sanae has finally decided to intervene. The old man's gonna have to taste her wrath. You can still carve while you're looking after the store. That sounds kinda wrong, man. What are you waiting for? Come on. Old man puts the knife down and stands up unwillingly. Sanae loves me that much. I guess I can't be helped. No one said anything like that. Alright, time to work. Yep, just get to work already. What did you say? You think you can order me around? No, but the customer waiting out there can. Well, it depends on the customer. What kind of customer are you talking about? Fine, I'll pretend you said something slick and let it slide this time. Old man tucks up his sleeves and leaves the room. Well then, Okazaki-san, please don't mind us. I won't. That's it, Sanae follows her husband outside. Right, I'll bring in the drinks. Furukawa stands up. Nah, it's fine. Actually, I'm sort of thirsty now, but I think Fu-chan wants something to drink as well. Is that so? Yes. You and Furukawa has left the room. A newfound silence is covering the whole room like the calm after the storm. Only the sound of Fuko working on a carving can be heard. Say, Fuko, what do you think about this family? Unbelievably silly, isn't it? What? Even I myself don't understand what I just said. In other words, it's really fun here, isn't it? She nods. The sound of the knife shaving the words come to a halt. Fuko's holding a freshly made wooden star in her hands. Puts it on the ground next to the 4 other finished carvings. You've done that many since last night. Yes, without resting. That one just now is really well done. Heh. Seems to have improved somewhat. The carvings are much better shaped than the one she gave me. Arranging them on the floor like that makes it look like a night sky. Yeah, why is that? They're stars, aren't they? No, they're starfish. But I'm talking about these things. Yeah, they're starfish. Don't tell me. You've been carving starfish all this time. It's so obvious that there's never been a star. Why does Fuko have to waste time carving stars? You're not making any sense. It's the starfish part that doesn't make any sense. That means she's been giving starfish to people as presents? Who would want to receive a starfish sculpture and pick up one of the carved and look at it? A star would be kind of acceptable, but starfish? What kind of idiot would think a starfish are cute? It can't be real. Normally there's no way anyone could be in their trance thinking about starfish. Rather, I wonder what's in her mind right now. Is she eating starfish in there? Do they even taste any good? That's my theory. I push one leg of the starfish I'm holding into her mouth. Eat it. It's going smoothly. I forced it in a bit more, pushing up her upper lip. Starfish leg slides up and hits her nasal bone. Pain must have pulled Fuko back to reality. She curls up on herself, groaning. It does look pretty painful. Why do you do that? Glares at me with her tearful eyes. My bad. I thought you would eat it. Are you insane? How could anyone eat such a cute thing? Snatches back the starfish and embraces it, so it's not a taste that matters, but the impatience. Please give back the one you got before. There's no way it could ever be happy in your care. Even if I want to give it back, it's no longer in my possession. Oh boy. Yeah, it's with the dad. It's with the dad. It's 27th. Again, it's not giving me. It's not giving me the answer. Okay. Gotta like scroll in between these walkthroughs. Fuck, I went too far. Where'd it go? There it is. Tell her the truth. Sorry. What? I didn't need it, so I gave it to someone else. What are you talking about? The starfish you gave me. Fuko freezes in shock. That's why, you see. Give me another one, will you? How dare you ask for another? Come on, don't blow a fuse on me. Let it blow. Now, try to calm down. It's unbelievable. It seems to have angered her quite badly. Where should we start? Like, I don't want to get rid of this one, that's for sure. Let's go with this one. Huh, it kind of worked out. I slowly stretch out my hand to pinch Fuko's nose. Pinch. Pushes me aside and runs away. What are you trying to do? I thought your anger would soften when I pinch your nose. As if that would happen. Enough. Fuko will return to carving. Stop being a bother. Fine, I'll stop. Fuko takes a wooden cube out of her cloth bag and starts working on it right away. I brought the drinks. Fuko is back with the tray in her hand. Here you go, Kozaki-san. Gracias. The glass I took has some orange-colored liquid in it. It's fruit juice, tasty and very healthy. Just how old are you? I still give it a try regardless. It's good. Fuko's eyes are drawn to the wooden starfish on the floor. They're all so cute. Must be thinking that they're stars. Are they starfish? Struck by Nagisa's statement, I cough out the juice. Usagi-san, please don't get excited while you're drinking. How do you know that they're starfish? More than that, how could starfish look cute to you? They're cute, since after all they look like stars. Anything that looks like a star is considered cute to you? Of course, they're cute. Fine, I give up. However, our conversation doesn't make it to Fuko's ears. Totally immersed in carving. Fuko-chan, let's take a break. Here's your fruit juice. It's very cool and tasty. Takes a quick glance at me once he says that. Fuko's eyes move between the glass and Furukawa's hand and her knife. You know, taking a 5-minute break won't hurt anyone. No, there's still many more to be carved. That said, the knife in her hand starts moving again. Don't tell me. Has she been working like this since yesterday? Yes. Fuko-chan is working very hard on her carving. That's how we're all helping, in the hope that she'll rest even just for a little. It seems that her help doesn't mean anything. Why is that? Fuko-chan said she wanted to ask what the present she makes herself. I don't think it's wrong to think like that, but I can't bear looking at her while having to try so hard. She doesn't even have time for a glass of juice. It's not like she has to do it. It's something she decided on her own. She wants to celebrate her sister's wedding. Even so, it's not our place to keep her from doing it. Yes. For a while, we just keep on watching Fuko working in silence. The melting ice makes a sound in the glass. I wonder, is it enough if she can say congratulations? Furukawa speaks out softly, as if murmuring to herself. Huh? Isn't it enough if she can say that to her sister in person? What do you think, Okazaki-san? Still in the chest level, Furukawa looks at me. Am I being selfish saying that? You see, Ibuki-sensei will be going to the hospital today too. If they can meet each other, both of their wishes will come true. Ibuki-sensei will be able to talk to Fu-chan, and Fu-chan will be able to congratulate her sister. Maybe. I guess so. I want to let them see each other. Should we go and set up the meeting through the two of us? I wonder if he would come along, Fu-chan. Hey, Fuko. I can feel Furukawa's back softly touching me as she comes to sit down next to me. Fu-chan. Yes, did you call? I have something to ask you. What is it? Let's go see Ibuki-sensei. No, Fuko doesn't want to go. But if you see her and tell her what you want to tell her, isn't that the ultimate goal of what you're doing? Isn't it fine as long as you tell her? Congratulations, isn't it? Isn't that all you want to do? Will Fugo's voice reach her? Will it reach Oni-chan? Her eyes never move up from the floor as she says that. Your voice certainly has reached us. That's why we're here, by her side. Am I wrong? But that's the reason. It won't reach her. What do you want to say? Because Fugo cannot meet her. Fugo cannot make the words reach her. Fugo cannot say congratulations to her. That's why Fugo's here. I wonder if she was saying what she's saying is true. Do things absolutely have to be that way? If that's the case, how about we tell her that in your place? No good? It's like cheating. It won't work. It's not cheating. It is because Fugo won't be there. But you will, won't you? Not a single word comes back from her. Fugo is moving the knife in silence again. Fu-chan, we don't understand anything. This is what her existence really means. Maybe someday she'll suddenly disappear from our sight. If that's the case, the thought flashes by, leaving behind a trail of sadness in me. What? A voice from behind. Sanae had returned. They look so pretty lined up like this. There you go again. She must be thinking they're stars. Ignorance can be such a bliss. They must be starfish. Okazaki-san, please don't get too excited when drinking like that. She got me. That's the power of blood, alright. Without any doubt, a mother and daughter. You still haven't received one yet, Sanae. Please have it. Fugo holds out one of her starfish in front of Sanae. Are you giving it to me? I'm really happy now. I'll make sure you have a wonderful dinner in return. There's one thing. What? Fugo's sister's getting married. That's very happy news. Could you please go and congratulate her? Of course I will. Including coming to the wedding. I will. Thank you very much. No, I'm glad you invite even a complete stranger like me. I didn't know you had a sister, Fugo-chan. Yes. What kind of person is she? I have a bad feeling about what's about to happen. I can't bring myself to cut in the pleasant conversation they're having. She's quite a beauty, is she? She also has short hair. The descriptions are getting a bit too detailed. She accidentally lets out the art teacher bit. She used to teach art. My internal alarm is ringing hard. To Fugo at home because her art grades were not so good. Whoa, the save. Wow, my face is kissing the floor. We're not talking about your grades here. Please don't cut in. Even though Fugo's art grades are not so good, Oni-chan is. It's gonna happen for real this time. Very good at cooking. That has nothing to do with your art grades. Your siblings are unusual. Not at all. They're perfectly ordinary people. I'll keep my mouth shut. So what's your sister's name? Her name is Fuko almost dropped the bomb, but hold it for some reason. Apparently Furukawa made her way behind Sanae and is signaling Fuko to stop. Nice one. Is something wrong? Fuko frantically looks around the room. She must be looking for a fake name to use. Don't tell me she can use the first name she sees again. Her eyes stop at the newspaper stand. They're the front page. The front page of one paper headline: Diet Woman Taguchi Makiko replacement. I guess Makiko could work. Her name is Taguchi. Why the family name? So your sister is Sogai Taguchi? Don't you find it strange? Sorry, it was a different name. A different name? Yes, actually her name is Kimiko. So is Kimiko-san, yes. That's another way to read the character Coco. Ah, I would love to meet her. Please introduce us to each other next time. Yes. Since your sister's going on a trip with the family, it will take some time, right, Fuko? Fuko nods. With my final insurance, the conversation thankfully somehow comes to an end. It didn't take long before Fuko returns to her work. I'll spend the whole day together. I hope that serves as a reminder that she's not alone. I'll be satisfied if that's enough to keep her focused on her carving without any worry. Where are they getting all this wood?